Good morning, Algebra 2. So I started putting your assignments here on Math Lab, and so I'm going to go over two of the problems today. This problem here and this problem over here, and I'm going to show you how to solve the radical equation. So here we go. The first thing we want to do is we want to isolate the radical away from everybody else. So this minus 6 is in my way. So to get rid of the minus 6, of course, we add 6 to both sides. So I'm going to add it here to this side, and I'm going to add it here to that side. Okay? The 6's are canceled, and so I'm left with the square root of 4y plus 5 equals 7. Okay? So I want to get rid of the radical. Okay? So to get rid of the radical, we're going to square both sides. So I'm going to raise it to the second power. When I do the one side of the equation, I got to do it to the other side of the equation. Okay? So the radical here and the exponent here, they cancel themselves out. They cancel out. So what's inside the radical just comes out. So this 4y plus 5 comes down as 4y plus 5. 7 squared, that's 7 times 7. That's 49. Very good. Okay? So I want to solve this equation for y, so I'm going to subtract 5 from both sides. I'm going to take 5 out of here, and I'm going to take it out of there. So I'm left with 4y equals 44. Then we divide both sides by 4. So I get y equals 11. However, I'm not done yet, because this type of equation says because I raised the equation to the second power, I have to verify that the solution is correct. So how I'm going to verify it? I'm going to take the equation. I'm going to take the solution here and put it back into the original equation to see if that checked out. Okay? I'm going to come over here and I want to check y equals 11. Okay, I'll put it back into the original equation. So I have 4 times 11 plus 5 minus 6. Does that equal 1? Okay, so I work out the answer inside the radical first. So I have the square root of 44 plus 5 minus 6. Does that equal 1? Plus 5, excuse me. Plus 5 here. So 44 plus 5, that's the square root of 49. Minus 6, does that equal 1? And the square root of 49 is 7. Minus 6, that equals 1. So because that's true, I can keep my y equals 11 for a solution. Any questions on that? We got it. All right, good, good. So let's try the next problem. So I'm going to erase this here. Okay. Now, because of the rational exponent, okay, before we deal with the rational exponent, I'm going to deal with this 3 on the outside. So I'm going to divide both sides by 3 here and do it there. So the 3's cancel out. And all I have left is the x minus 5 raised to the 3/2 power. 3 divides 81, that's 27. Okay, good. So what I want to do is I want to get rid of that rational exponent. So to get rid of the rational exponent, I'm going to raise it by the 2/3 power. So I raise it by the 2/3 power. I'll put it over here. 2/3 over here, and then over here I raise that to the 2/3 power. Right over there. Okay? So again, the 3's cancel out, the 2's cancel out. So the x minus 5 just comes out as x minus 5 equals. Then I need 27 to the 2/3 power. So as you remember that the denominator is your root and the exponent and the numerator is your exponent. So I want the cube root of 27 raised to the second power. So the cube root of 27 is 3. 3 to the second power is 9. And I'm going to add 5 to both sides. So add 5 here, add 5 over here. X equals 14. Okay? Because we didn't raise it by an even power, we raised it by a fractional power, I don't have to verify that this answer is correct. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to circle my answer to say that I am done solving this problem. And you will put that in the answer box, and we are done. Do I have any questions? You can email me. You can respond to the Canvas math lab problems, and I will be more than happy to answer your questions. Thank you.